Call this order at 6:13. And we have three people here, Tom, Jared, Aaron. Mike is on the road and I haven't heard about Ryan, so.
Okay.
That's where we're at.
I'm sorry, I don't have the meeting minutes, we'll review them at the next.
There's nobody online, nobody here, so there's no community input. We did get a letter, I got a text from Linda looking for paddleboard and kayak rack down at the Adina. And I kind of squashed that for the time being, saying that we're gonna be doing more work down there and having to move it around, and don't want it to get damaged, so. But there are a lot of kayakers down there, I noticed this weekend.
They should be going out of Mulligan's land and that's
Yeah.
what it's there for.
Exactly,
There's not much parking in it, so we add more activity.
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
Can't.
This gets worse.
yeah, there were like 3 kayakers loading up when we went down one day this weekend, so like, wow,
Yeah, there are a lot.
yeah. Is there any way to direct them to Mulligan's or?
Go to Mulligan's. That's what I do.
Perfect. And there is a kayak rack down at the
Grays Beach.
Grays Beach, so at least there's something somewhere. That I didn't know that until yesterday, I went down climbing, so.
Kingston Shores has one for them. Okay.
Did you go climbing yesterday?
Up to the cohogs. But,
I'm just wondering, how'd you do? Good.
yeah, get some cohogs, why?
Just wondering.
It was closed.
No,
Okay.
don't tell me that. Oh, my belly. No, we just want to get the hot shells.
Yeah.
It said it was open, area A.
Yeah.
I did call.
Oh, I know you do.
Oh, okay. Waiting for the shooter ball, what's?
Amazing.
Okay. So I did get in touch with Keith, I got all the final numbers from the boat ramp. So we come in just over $660,000 in the expenses, which, for all the work that was done there, I think it was phenomenal. The spending of the money. We did have $744,000 in funding between the CPC and the state. So right now we are returning almost $84,000 back to the town, which is a good chunk of change. I was hoping to have word last week, and I still don't have anything. I check my email all the time. We may be getting another $159,000 in a grant that is supplement to that. So if we can get that money, we can be returning almost $243,000 back to the town. So hopefully that will put us in good graces going forward, because we do have some more work to get done down there. So Tom just came in with a number, we're trying to get onto the town meeting, be 2 articles. One for the dock,
One for the, right,
the dock work, and then engineering fees.
for the phase 2.
For phase 2, I'm gonna refer to it as phase 2, which would be more of the rest of the parking lot and the harbor master area, which we probably call it, I forget what they call it,
The building
the building, yeah, so
and the pier.
the pier. Right, so I forget what a lot of people call it, it's like a boathouse, but not a boathouse, or something like that, but if we can get that on stilts, we talked to Bo a little bit, just in conversation down there. Put everything under the FEMA 16, read a little bit of that law, which is pretty much over my head. And so to raise the wharf about 3 feet, so it'd be to the height of the pilings,
Mhm.
so it'd be pretty much parking lot level, right?
It was 2 feet, yeah.
2 feet, 3
Yeah.
feet. Whatever it would be.
Basically, this be the height of the
The
top of
pilings
the
up.
ramp, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And carry that over just on the wharf and then bring that around and get the harbor master shack up on pilings 2-story built-in, nice bar, rooftop deck, whatnot. No, just kidding.
I'm like,
So
really? That'd be amazing.
Yeah. So that would go over great. No, but, in double the size of the building, if we could do that, and put in bathrooms as well.
Oh,
So instead of a porta potty. We did talk about that. I don't know if it's
okay,
doable.
amazing.
I don't know if it's
I took care
doable.
of town bathrooms once, I'm not doing it again, so,
Okay, yeah, that's right, you did.
absolutely.
So. But
Okay.
just in the discussion, if we can get, some engineering fees, we get some more work out of Bo and some rough numbers for the next year. And do the whole thing over again.
Could any of this apply to it? This-
Yeah. I was gonna
Extra.
say.
No, unfortunately, it's a do-over.
The grant too.
Yeah, yeah. But, that's what I mean, it'll probably put us in good graces.
Yeah.
Going forward. It's not too many people that can give back a lot of money to the town,
No,
or any money. So,
Great.
it's a good chunk of changed.
yeah, yeah. So,
I did wanna circle back, Valerie Massard, the town planner, myself, Matt Pinella, the conservation agent, Mark Rudaboni and Wally Foster.
Yep.
And, we met down at Grace Beach with Jason.
So,
Jason is the,
buildings.
no, that's Jason Silva.
Oh.
He is, what's his title? Like the coastal management for. It's gone, but anyways,
I know that.
They-
person.
they, like, obviously they were approaching him about their ideas for repairing the groins. And he presented just a beautifully articulate response of why, that is not a good idea, on any level. Basically, groins were designed, hundreds of years ago, and they serve their purpose like at their time, but they're no longer like a practical,
And it's really
yes,
coastal.
because what a groin does is protect maybe like what's right here, but then further down, it erodes more. And they kind of realized, especially like for Wally's property, it would like be not beneficial, for him to have the groin rebuilt, because it would actually erode like in front of his. Because what's the wharf, Bowen's Wharf? What's
Delano's one.
Delano's Wharf?
No, okay.
That is acting also as a
Yeah.
groin. So he basically said not only should it not be rebuilt, but it actually should be slowly dismantled. Either by nature, or you can, remove, since it's built of like just a bunch of really small rocks that are kind of getting tossed along and ending up on the beach, you can possibly just remove those as, because they were put there. It's not like a conservation, like, you're not removing something that was naturally there and taking it away. It's something that we put there so we can
Mhm.
take it away possibly. Otherwise, it will just deteriorate naturally. And, there was no reason to fix the ramp there, as the fire department really isn't on board with that. I think there was a little bit of confusion there, but, in an emergency, you would be there far
Mhm.
faster than the time it takes them to hook up their trailer, get the boat, bring it down, So,
Get the wrecker to come tow them out, 'cause that's. what
yeah,
happens.
exactly.
Did you bring the
So-
key?
Yeah,
Yeah, so no, like, immediate need to do anything with that if we wanted to, make it a little less crumbly down at the bottom, that would just be, for the sake of doing it, if it's not gonna be
Yeah.
like an active, you know what I mean, thing. But the grasses and everything that they've done, like the sand that was brought in and the, you know,
Coastal.
yeah, the coastal management, like that's all been successful. Obviously, erosion is just a natural thing that is gonna continue to happen more and more, the way that the winds have shifted, with the storms, and, it's eroding maybe in a different pattern than originally or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's doing pretty well, what it's
Yeah.
supposed to do, and, their idea of building the groins up so that they're at like, high tide level,
10
it'd
feet
be like,
high.
yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't that be nice to sit on the beach down there? It'd be like sitting in Boston looking down.
Right, it's just
Straight
like,
down the
yeah,
water.
exactly, down a
Yeah.
tunnel, and I understand, their intentions, but yeah, he basically kind of put the kibosh on that, said that really the amount of hoops that you would even have to
Yeah,
go through with all, like,
it would be
the
really
amount.
nice to know his name.
I know, I'll run back to the office and, that might be next
Send him a thank you.
email. Yeah, so, and I have to say, Mr. Guidoboni and Mr. Foster were satisfied with the answers. Like I said, it was so articulate, so scientific, factual. Obviously, clearly nothing personal, just, this isn't gonna work and this is why, kind of the history of the Bruins and what they, were intended to do a couple hundred years ago, or 100 years ago even. And, they sort of did, we didn't have the foresight to see like in the future, like how that would play out. So now that we do, and we realize that they're really not meant to do what we want to do, then we want in modern times.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, it was actually, it was really interesting. I think I have some notes on it, but I can share with the group too. Anyway, let's say that.
Well, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
So that's all over. That's good. We have no community events, so we'll probably cross that off for the future.
We're not even attempting Fall Fest this year,
I haven't heard of that.
I haven't heard
but don't start.
anything
Just
anywhere.
check.
Water quality, I've never ever seen a report in your time here. Have
I
you
mean, I
ever
know they
seen one?
closed Grace Beach a couple times.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
I've seen on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook.
It's,
Is that coming from this Plymouth? Did they release anything?
actually, no. No.
Huh.
Aideen talked to the Board of Health today. Supposedly it's a state that closes it. Although the state that closes shellfishing didn't know anything about it, so.
That's why I got clams.
Right, and it's unheard of for the state to close something for one night. And they went down and post signs, no swimming, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the next morning, 8 o'clock, the signs were coming down. Twice that happened, so it's like, I don't know, just doing the numbers, but Kyle wanted to find out more about where they were getting their information from. Which is nice because he runs the lab at the sewer plant and he knows all those numbers, so.
Yeah,
And it actually helped him having the knowledge of those numbers. When the state closed down the Clammond, they wanted to close the whole shoreline down completely. And he said, you gotta leave it open. Some of it's gotta be open for the recreational people. Oh, you gotta know that. And they went back and forth and Cal said, well, if you're gonna close it, I'd like to see what all the numbers are to close it that much. And all of a sudden, in 5 minutes, they said, well, what about from the Wolf Lane house? So they changed their mind in 5 minutes. It's just, it amazes me. How,
state.
yeah, just how they can, and now Dan Cullivan's the new shellfish constable, and he has already contacted the state today. Second day on the job about the rain closure being 3 days instead of 5, and he wants answers. Which, most other towns are three-day closures anyways.
Yeah.
But they've been arguing with us for years over, you gotta have water samples and you come do them
How many times a week do they test? Is it
once a month.
Oh, it's once a month.
Mm.
Oh,
And they closed it down and they said they're gonna have 4 clean tests. And they have to have, they gotta be done every 2 weeks. So without being a math whiz, there goes the rest of the summer.
right.
And they right now are 5 weeks back because they didn't do it. They canceled one one of the testing, and the second one was because we had a rain closure, which I say, you know, the numbers from the last time. If we have a rain closure and the numbers come back better than the first time, even with a rain closure, do it anyways, you
Yeah.
know, but. I can't,
You're just the shellfish.
I just,
Business.
I can't get involved with it too much.
Um. Well, that's a roundabout way, so I guess we'll just leave it on there for now, water quality, but I don't know what to do in the future. 5-year plan, we just talked about the phase 2, which is the most important stuff, so if we can get that done. That should probably line anything else up that we want to do in the future, I would think.
So we gotta find out when that, do you call it, cutoff date for the.
Yeah, I haven't heard back from Tyler yet, so
Okay.
I put you on that email.
For what?
Do you know, for the town meeting?
Yes,
See,
it's written in my map. So I'm not gonna-
cause if it's tomorrow, you're gonna have to really start writing.
It's not tomorrow. Let me go look, actually. We should know that. And I'll see if I can find this.
And the other thing I wanted to ask, just my own being is, if we could put pilings in, talk to Bo. I know people are talking ledge out there, you can't do it. And
Yeah,
I was just wondering what his thoughts are on it. I don't even
he's
know.
gonna pile that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if we could do it, that'll be sweet.
give up a summer.
You would?
Yeah.
Oh.
The whole summer of voting.
Oh.
That's like, what?
I thought that was usually in the
And-
fall.
As actually, cause I was talking to him today about doing the building and everything. And I said, how long do you think that's gonna take? He goes, oh, probably a year. I said, so we closed the boat ramp and everything down. He goes, no, you could get around that. He goes, you'll have to work out of your truck. I go, we'll close the place down for a year. And he goes, you can't do that. I go, exactly. So how long is it really gonna take?
Yeah, from October to May, you remember the window?
Right. But he said, actually, he likes, I guess they like doing the stone walls in the winter months.
Yeah, well, makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me, but.
Well, the ground's harder for them
I mean, would they put stone,
sometimes.
or they just
No big,
drill a foundation right in it?
no, he's gonna put big boulders. Matter of fact, I will show you the ad that he sent me that he just did.
He's great at drawing up.
He's really smart.
It's,
And
you gotta talk to him, Jared, he's
he
really,
he sent this, and our parking lot's actually on his advertisement.
I mean, if we went
I
2
think
feet,
that should be the poster child for other towns going
Yeah.
forward.
if we went 2 feet, the water would really almost never flood up to like,
No,
No,
almost to like
that's,
where the dumpster
and when
is.
you raise the building,
Yeah.
yeah,
it keeps the,
And the implementation of autonomous drones, GNSS automatic equipment, and digital models, Duxbury Construction brings unparalleled design build services to the construction industry of Massachusetts.
didn't see any problem having it all.
Didn't find anything out anyway, special town
Oh,
meeting
yeah.
is November 19th. And that Jason guy, I can't pronounce his last name, that's probably why I didn't remember it, he works for the, postal engineer. I think for TBC.
Jason. Coast.
We are.
Do we know him?
Huh?
No.
Super, super. nice. Wicked.
Wicked.
Then that's just gossip, just Bill's gossip.
That was it. Yeah.
Right. Next meeting. You're doing that?
No, we haven't done that. Do see how things are going, September. And Tom will be looking at his calendar when to take the dogs out,
Yeah,
all that
Right.
sad stuff, so.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
Tomorrow.
Actually, somebody asked me yesterday, I said, I don't know, probably around the 15th, depends on the tide.
Right. In the weather.
what day of the week do you do it usually? October what? I
Saturday,
mean, Saturday,
that was another reason
well,
that I skid steer, because we can call all the dogs out except for the names with skid steer. We would have to
Coordinate with town.
pay them $350 every time they come in.
Yeah, they charge the time. They probably charge the time.
We pay for water down there now.
Really? Wow.
really?
So when you wash your boat, make it quick.
No soap.
Nope.
Is it because it's an enterprise? So it's like stands alone.
Yeah.
Like so.
Pay for the sewer, pay for the water.
Huh.
Just put a nozzle on it because it's a waste of water. If you just throw it on the dock and it's just running and running.
Oh, yeah.
So right now there's no nozzle,
Where is it?
broken.
It's still that
It's
red
been
hose.
broken for a while.
Red hose that was 400 feet long, that I cut down to 25 feet.
That red hose is the worst. It like, if it touches your boat,
Gets-
it's red.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
yeah.
The nozzle's gone?
Yeah.
As of when?
About a month. It's not on there.
Really?
Hmm.
Oh, it's a good one, that's why.
No, it's broken.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's still on there, it's just broken.
The one that was there before that was one from my house that was broken that I get tired of using a broken one, so put that one on there. Lasted 2 years.
Article 48,000.
Yeah.
$20.
Nobody even said it was. I didn't even notice it was down there.
People are too busy complaining about something else. I don't know.
Color.
They're probably scared to tell you.
Yeah.
To yell at them.
Yeah, can you get the parking commissioner to make people get inside the lines
Don't,
instead of
don't trust me, I
straddling?
have pictures of it. They roll over the edge of the concrete into the rain garden.
Yeah,
They were on the other side of the white lines.
yeah, a lot of straddlers down there.
Yeah.
I guess that's all we got.
Can I make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Thank you.
Thank you. Short and sweet.